Hello everybody. So back again with the terrible lighting. I'm going to show you how to glue on your doll wigs because I noticed when I had all my dolls out to do my all my dolls video, I realized how many of them have unglued wigs. So you can literally just take their wigs off. And this is Paige. She's one of the ones that I have out that needs her wig glued down. I will admit, she looks cute bald. Okay, so you're gonna need a bald doll, the wig that you want on her, and I like to use tacky glue. I'm not gonna flip it around because this one's almost empty, so I have all the glue sitting down here. So I use tacky glue. I bought another bottle because this one's almost empty. You can use another glue. I think I have seen people use like E6000, which I also have. I've never used this on a doll. It's E6000. This one's way more permanent, so if you're sure on the wig that you want, you can use this. But just so you guys know, the wig's not gonna come off as easy with this glue as it would be if you used this glue, which is why I'm using it. I use tacky glue on all of my dolls that have wigs that need to be glued on. So I have also a tissue nearby to make sure, just in case it goes everywhere. So what I like to do, I like to start where her wig is originally glued. Just put on a fairly generous amount. I have to squeeze this thing kind of hard, so I apologize if you can't see. Okay, so I'm going to do about that much. Still keep your glue handy. So with your wig, make sure you know where you want the part to be. I already know where I want mine, so you're going to kind of turn it wig cap out, sticking out. Make sure all of the loose hairs are kind of out of the way. And then I kind of stick the middle of it on the middle of the top of her head, if that makes sense. Again, making sure to keep the hair out of the glue. And I hold the top. Go from behind, because it's not going to be all the way down. Grab the elastic or the hair and just pull it over her old hairline. Like so, while still holding the top of her head. Making sure the top isn't going to move on you, which is why you have it there in the first place. I mean, I messed up her braid, but that's not a big deal. So once you have the top on, sometimes I like to wait for the top to dry first before I do the bottom, but for this video, I'm not going to do that. So what I like to do with the sides, I'm gonna pull all this hair to the side. So I just kind of lift up the wig from her head and kind of stick the nozzle in there and kind of squeeze some glue. I don't recommend doing it right on the old hairline because the glue tends to, once you push it down, the glue is gonna ooze out in the direction that you don't want it to, which is towards her face. So I'm gonna do that again on this side. And then after that, you can do the back of her head, because I need all of this hair to move. That way I can get in here underneath her wig without gluing anything important. So I just like to lift it up, make sure the nozzle isn't covered in glue, and just stick it in there. Just a nice little thin. Be careful with the stringies. It's kind of like hot glue, likes to be very stringy. And then move the wig. I usually like to move it over her old wig line, or at least in the same spot. So that way when you're doing her hair is up, some sort of pigtail or whatever, you can't see it. Okay, underneath's a little bit trickier because the hair, at least for Paige, she has a non-AG wig, likes to get in the way. So I usually go above the line. Again, keeping away. Ooh, there's a piece of hair that caught glue on it. That's really cute. Should actually just gonna like stick it to her head. So for this, just lift it up and over the glue. Make sure it's in place and then press it down. And then your wig should be good to go. I would give this a full day to set and dry. I wouldn't do hairstyles on her for at least a day. And you can go around her wig and like touch up some spots if you. And there she is. She needs a brushing, but that's okay. If you're gonna brush your doll's hair, just make sure to not tug on it or the wig will probably slide back or sideways or whatever. That's how you glue a doll wig on. I hope this was helpful, and I'm sorry if you could not see anything. This is Paige. Her wig was from Beautifully Custom back when they sold wigs, which I learned that recently they don't sell them anymore. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye!